Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I'm Eli. That's Jerry. New picture. Let me know what you guys think. This is Smack Talk with Eli and Jerry, presented by Sleeper Picks. Download the app. Use code GoldBoys. DJ and Eli will parlay J. I think it works better if I say GoldBoys first. I don't stumble as much. So you get up to a $500 deposit match, and they got some cool stuff going on for the Super Bowl. That is tonight, if you were not aware. There's also 2 NBA games and a golf tournament going on right now. I have some action on those. And so we're going to fly through those and then get to, obviously, the biggest sporting event in the world of the year. GoldBoys.com, sign up for the Discord. It's awesome. I assume football chat is going to be crazy all day today. But Jerry, what's up, man? Back to the Mets hat.
Hi. Yes.
Cool.
You have a dad hat?
Yeah. I have, no kidding, probably 40 or 50 dad hats. Just a thing. You know how people collect coffee cups when they go places? When we go places, we get that.
When you guys in the Midwest wear these like hats, whatever you trucker hats, what do you call them? Something like that?
This isn't a trucker hat. A trucker hat's the mesh bag.
Okay.
Like
Well, it's all the same shit to me. But I feel like it gets more valuable the dirtier it gets.
Yeah. It's true.
Because I know a few people that have these hats and it gets like a little dirty and they're like, yeah, finally, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. When we go to like a cool place, we usually get a dad hat, and also like I don't know, I wear a hat every day of my life. I got like 5-6 Yankees hats, and I asked for hats for Christmas. And yeah, I got a lot of hats. My wife doesn't love it. Wants me to get rid of them. I'm like, nah, not really get rid of stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna let's just go ahead.
You wear a lot of hats, and one of them is a nerd, one of them is a family man, one of them is this, one of them is a mechanic. You know, you wear a lot of hats.
It's true. That's true. It's because I have ADHD, and like when I get passionate about something for like a week or so, I'm like all in, trying to be like figure out everything about that, and then I get like marginal skills at that thing, and then I move on to the next thing. So I'm not exceptional really at anything, but there's a lot of stuff that I can do average, like a whole lot of stuff that I can do average or like just below average. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to work on my cursing today because
Mm.
I don't want, the Eli family's watching, right?
Probably. I can
Okay.
I remote into I got a computer at my grandpa's house that I have remote access to, hooked up to his TV. So every time right before the show starts, I log into his computer and put the show on for him. So it's on his TV. Well, it's on it. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually on his TV, but it is going through one of his HDI input. He might be asleep though. Kind of sleeps late. He's earned it. Anyway, are you betting basketball today?
Not yet. We'll put something together before the show ends, but this is Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay, so I am just real quick. I'm right at this point. We've talked about it a lot. I'm not going to beat the nail on the head here, but I'm just kind of over the NBA. So this morning I spent like an hour teaching Chat GPT NBA stuff, like NBA stats. I fed it box score data for every single player for all season, and I was like, hey, project the number of points, rebounds, assists, and threes by all the players that are playing today. And spat out some weird numbers. It actually projected everyone to go over except for Kevin Huerter threes, 2 more threes lines. They projected everybody else to go over on all of their lines, which I don't think that's going to happen. But I took like the 4 biggest or the biggest like differential discrepancy between what Chat GPT projected and the line. The top one for points, rebounds, assists, and threes. I put him in a parlay. So I got Jaylen Brown to score 20. Actually, it projected Jaylen Brown to score 24.5 points today. So we'll see what happens. Drew Holiday for 6 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox, 6 assists. Keegan Murray for 2 threes. And I look at this and I'm like, could it really be this simple? You know what I mean, Jerry? You're not really listening to it, but like, look at this ticket. This seems so simple. You know what I mean? Like, if I get
I can't see the ticket.
legs, okay. Well, I just read it, but I'll read it again. Jaylen Brown 20 points, Drew Holiday 6 rebounds, De'Aaron Fox 6 assists, Keegan Murray 2 threes.
The Drew Holiday rebounds are going to be the tough one on this ticket.
But doesn't it seem so simple? Like, if this is it, if I go 3 of 4 here, this is how I'm betting NBA for the rest of the season.
You're using a AI.
Yeah.
Okay. So what value do you bring to people? Because anybody could do this.
Nah, I'm listen, one of those things talked about how many things I can do average. I'm way better at using ChatGPT than anybody else that I've ever met.
Okay. That's what a nerd comes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I everything that currently makes me money outside of like this show and GoldBoys, I pretty much built with ChatGPT. Isn't that funny? Anyway, excuse me. Drew be getting bored. Feel like KP scores 25 today. ChatGPT powered by FanDuel. Third leg was his nickname in high school. Never said how big the leg was. That's a good point. Good point. I'm here, Chiefs. Picture to the right of Eli. That's the right. Yeah, it's actually my physical left. But I can't. I got to be careful where I put my hand. You know what I mean? No kidding. I've been meaning to get that picture framed and hung up behind me for months. And today I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna, fake green screen it. ChatGPT 4 is goated. It's kind of crazy, actually. Like I didn't know it could actually. This is really nerdy. I just learned today that it can not only write the Python script for you, but it can run it for you, automatically analyze the results, and say, "Oh, I did this part wrong, so I'm gonna fix it. Then I'm gonna run it again." It's like, okay, bud, do your thing, live your life. Um, golf. I bet on Jordan Spieth to win the tournament outright this morning at plus 550. I actually don't know if I've ever won a bet on Jordan Spieth in my entire life. That's real. My favorite golfer to watch. Just feels like a Jordan Spieth day to me. I don't know. I just have a vibe. Anything else you want to talk about that isn't not the Super Bowl, Jerry?
No.
Okay. What bets do you currently have in for the Super Bowl? Anything?
I have.
You're gonna skip the one we talked about and you'll tweet it out later after you get it?
Yeah, so I'm fucking pissed off, man. I
Okay.
got to go all the way to Jersey now to get this bet in. Very, very annoyed. Anyways, I bet on a few things. So every year, I pick the Super Bowl to make my largest wager of the season. As you know, I'm not a big money better. You know what I mean? I don't bet heavy money. It's as simple as that. I bet $10, $25, sometimes 50. Once in a blue moon, I'll go to 100 on certain things. And then at the Super Bowl, I save up enough to have a $250 bet to bet on a touchdown score. And I'm 3 for 3. Matter of fact, I've only bet 250 4 times in my life. And I'm 4 for 4. 3 of those bets came in Super Bowls. I had Antonio Brown touchdown. I had Odell Beckham Jr. touchdown. And then last year I took a big risk and I put it on Sky Moore for a touchdown. And that hit. So I want to keep the streak going. This year I went with Deebo Samuel.
Don't hate it.
I got actually some boosted odds because PointsBet does that special, the Power Hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I got him to plus 170, which I thought was solid. It was head and shoulders above everybody else. I think Snead is going to give Ayuk hell in this game. I think that's going to be the matchup. Obviously, Snead won't shadow him the entire game, but I think there's a good shot we see a Snead Ayuk matchup, which brings me to my other bet, which is also I took L'Jarius Snead to get an interception because if you saw that game versus the Lions, Brock Purdy made a few reckless throws to Brandon Ayuk. And if the Detroit Lions had better hands in the secondary, they would have had 2 interceptions on throws to Ayuk. I don't think L'Jarius Snead's going to make that mistake. I think he's, in my opinion, I think he's easily top 3 corner in the league. He's very underrated. He could be the best. You know what I mean? He's absolutely fantastic. He's my personal favorite corner in the league. So I took a chance on him to get an interception at plus 640. I also, if you want some real nonsense, now they're not going to give you fair odds for this. I did not get fair odds for this. I don't think it's fair. Caesars offers L'Jarius Snead to get a touchdown at plus 5,000. I think personally this should be a plus 8,000, plus 10,000 bet. They're not going to give you fair odds for it because no book really offers it. You know what I mean? So they put their own odds on it. I took it anyway. because I think he's going to get an interception this game. And if he has the ball in his hands, maybe he could take one to the house. It's very long odds. If you're feeling crazy, you can sprinkle on him to get MVP. Because obviously, if those things happen, if he scores a touchdown, changes the game, he's going to be right in there for the MVP conversation, especially if it's, let's say, multiple interceptions. Long shot, but you could sprinkle on him for an MVP. But I'm telling you right now, I really think there's a good chance he makes a game-changing play.
You know what's crazy?
What?
The same game, I've talked a little bit about this. The same game parlay algorithms that different books use. I just so I'm betting on. I actually haven't placed the bet yet, so I was shopping the line a little bit while you were talking. I'm gonna bet on McCaffrey for 2 touchdowns and Kelsey for 2 touchdowns. Same game parlay. FanDuel, right? Plus 230 for McCaffrey 2, Kelsey plus 600. McCaffrey for 2. DraftKings. McCaffrey for 2 plus 235, Kelsey plus 600. So far, though, out of those two, DraftKings has slightly better odds, right? You look at PointsBet. McCaffrey plus 230. So the same odds as McCaffrey on FanDuel and better than DraftKings, right? Yeah. No, worse than DraftKings. Down to plus 500. So it's plus 600 on both books, right? So the better the two worst lines straight basically are on PointsBet. FanDuel plus 1686, DraftKings plus 1700, PointsBet plus 1900. That's crazy. Anyway, that's the bet. PointsBet 19-1. McCaffrey for 2, Kelsey for 2. Like I'm just kind of like, let's keep it simple. Let's not overthink it. It's the Super Bowl. These two teams need to kind of use their best player and second best player a lot. And I'm just gonna bet on both score 2 touchdowns. Seems easy, you know what I mean? It just seems easy. Plus 1900 PointsBet.
I actually, ironically, I have a plus 1900 parlay in. Do you want to hear it?
Is it on PointsBet?
It is on Bet Rivers.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Sure.
So I shopped a little bit for this one. Obviously, if you know me,
is your account locked? You better make sure. You better have to bet it somewhere.
I already checked. You fucking. Ugh.
Oh, we can't even tell you, Chad. If you only knew, we can't even tell you.
Who would have known? You're a prick. You know that. It's all your fault. Anyways,
not my fault.
I like to do in certain games, certain matchups. This is the last time I get to do this. I like to keep it simple and do a running back tight end lay. Take the 2 running backs or 2 tight ends. It's fun. Usually you get at least 50% of the parlay. You get a little action towards the second half. You know one of the running backs are going to score. Most likely one of the tight ends are going to score. And usually you have legs going into like the third quarter or even the fourth quarter, and you're hoping for the next 2 guys to score. Anyways, I took Christian McCaffrey, Isaiah Pacheco, George Kittle, and Travis Kelce, and I shopped this line a little bit. It was on DraftKings, it was plus 1100. On FanDuel, plus 1391. PointsBet, plus 1600. On Bet Rivers, this was at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was plus 1900. Not bad. You're getting way better odds than all the other books. And it's such a simple parlay. And it's something that can give you legs and some action. Like I said, this kind of parlay, it should be at least 50% of the way there, maybe in the fourth quarter. You should get at least 2 of these guys. And then you got life on a nice long shot parlay.
Using Bet Rivers is insane. They do frustrate me. I do use them far less than I used to use them. But it's the only Camby book we have left after Barstool went to
ESPN.
ESPN bet, and then Unibet basically went out of business. So you used to have 3 Camby books. You could use all 3 and kind of abuse the limits because they kind of Bet Rivers and Unibet especially are quick to limit. Now we're just down to Bet Rivers, so they do limit the heck out of me. And you cannot use PayPal. I can't use PayPal to deposit or withdraw anymore. PayPal is like that's my non-family like gambling money. You know what I mean? So
that's the account your wife doesn't know about?
She knows it exists. She can't see it.
She just doesn't know how much is in there.
Yeah, I mean, if she asks me, I'll tell her. It's not like I'm hiding it from her, but like that's like quote unquote business money, and then our checking account it's like our money. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You sneaky snake.
What else we want? I think I'm gonna bet potentially Chiefs money line Thoughts on that? Plus, just because I mean, mostly just because you're getting plus money.
Yeah, I understand.
I know you're not a big, plus
I
110
just
quarterback guy.
like, all right, I get it. It's the Chiefs, it's the Super Bowl. The 49ers on paper are just a better team overall. You know what I mean? You just have to worry about the Brock Purdy factor. But the thing about this game is going to be dictated 49ers taking a lead and dictating this game with the run. That they don't want to win this game using Brock Purdy. Not much
No.
anyway. They want to use this game using their bread and butter, which is their offensive line, run the ball. This is why it could be a lower score than people think, because if I'm the Niners, I'm running the shit out of the football. And obviously, you have to keep the team honest on the other side. You have to pass the ball. You have to. You have to open up play action. You have to do a few things. But this game is going to be dictated by how the Chiefs respond on offense. And if the Chiefs get stopped the first few drives and the Niners, score at least once, we have a game flow here, and we're going to have a running game from the 49ers. So we basically have to hope the Chiefs play well on offense to really distribute this offensive game plan. If you want wide receiver overs, you want tight end overs, you want all this stuff, or else it's just going to be a Christian McCaffrey show the entire fucking game. We don't want that. We want to see props hit. We want to see guys get close to their number at least. So it's really going to be dictated on how well the Chiefs start offensively.
I agree. And back to the money line, I think there's better value than the money line. Like I saw somebody mention, like, if you like the Chiefs money line, just play Mahomes for MVP. You're going to get a better number, because I mean the odds of the Chiefs winning and it not being Mahomes are pretty low, I think.
We're gonna come back to that when L'Jarius Sneed is holding the MVP trophy, because he just had a pick six, game-changing pick six, 3 pass deflections and a forced fumble to change the game, and he gets the MVP. But I digress.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, you look at the 22 positions. I mean, how many do the Niners have the advantage? Like a lot, like well over half. But that one position, that one guy, that I think matters the most is Patrick Mahomes. CMC MVP shouldn't be plus 450. I think I would agree with you, Houston.
I think it's a little bit longer than you would think, but just because of the fact this award is so quarterback driven, it's that's why you're getting the odds you're getting there. Because I've seen you see quarterbacks where you're like, oh, this wide receiver went off in the game, and the quarterback still gets it. You know what I mean? So maybe we see something different this year.
Yeah, and I think, but when I said bet both quarterbacks, I think I was wrong, because you could absolutely see the Niners winning this game and Brock Purdy having 2 interceptions and 200 yards. You know what I mean? That could happen. That could definitely happen. In which case, I guess he might still win the MVP, but like he definitely should. He definitely should. And
MVP, to mention Taylor Swift plus 500. That is horrendous odds, because at that point you might as well just bet Travis Kelce to win the MVP. You think Patrick Mahomes is going to go up there and mention Taylor Swift? I don't think so. That seems like a trap, horrendous odds just to get. You know what they did? They put a lot of Taylor Swift props in there because they know stupid. I don't want to call them stupid. The Taylor Swift fan base,
inexperienced gamblers,
that don't gamble. They put a bunch of shit out there for all these Taylor Swift fans to say, oh, I want to bet this Taylor Swift, oh, this. And they're just going to take their money, because most of these props with Taylor Swift in it are not going to hit.
CMC, 2 TDs, and MVP. Yeah, I think I'm going to bet McCaffrey 2 touchdowns straight. Just seems like, that seems really easy, really simple to me. I know the odds suck, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Popcorn touchdown? What's that mean? Punt? Oh, yeah. What you mentioned that any punt to be a touchback is plus 135. What bet? What book? That's interesting. That's one of those. That also seems like a little bit of a trap to me, because I see it off the bat and I'm like, wow, that definitely shouldn't be that high.
But yeah, you see it off the bat, but I don't see many punt back. That's a disaster for a special teams unit. When there's a touchback and a punt, they do not want
that. Like a bounce in situation.
It's usually a bad bounce. You know what I mean? But nah. Jerry getting canceled for insult and tease. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, if that's what finally gets Jerry canceled, I mean, like,
I will not hold my tongue. I
Kind
say
of
it
is.
all. You know what? If I'm gonna do something to get canceled, I'm probably not gonna give a fuck about it. It's just gonna be how I feel. I don't care.
That's on Bet365. I think DraftKings has it for -125. Can you bet both of them plus? So can you bet no touchback on DraftKings for plus money, and then Bet365 bet yes touchback for also plus money? In which case you can guarantee yourself some money. That's arbitrage betting, but I doubt it because folks are usually smarter than that. But Swift is a decoy and will help the economy. Vegas Niners money line. Didn't Trent bet on Niners money line? I think he did. That's another thing you got to consider.
He did. He did. Yeah.
It's another thing you got to consider. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
love Trent. I've loved Trent, but I mean, we got to talk about it.
yeah, but you know what? And someone brought this up, and they're right. There's so many mushes on both sides of this game. They kind of nullify each other. We got
Yeah.
Drake betting on the Chiefs. You got Trent betting on the Niners. You got all these other known, mushes, whatever you call them, betting on both sides of the thing. I think they all canceled each other out.
Yeah, I still think the Chiefs are gonna win. I actually I would prefer to see the Niners win. I really would because I'm just kind of tired of the Chiefs. I'm kind of tired of the Niners too, but um, I'm just tired of the Chiefs kind of doing it every year. You know what I mean? It's not every year, but it seems like it. Seems like every year we got to watch the Chiefs play in the Super Bowl. It's like, yeah, you guys are an all-time franchise at this point, but can we watch somebody else? I was really hoping to see Ravens Lions. That would have been great. I'd be so excited for the game tonight. I'm not that excited. Like I'm probably gonna not force myself to stay awake and watch the end of it, just to be honest. Um, but yeah, I think the Chiefs get it done. Marco on 49ers, 600K. Um, yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of time left. I thought we anything else you want to talk about specifically? I thought I was just gonna pull up the specials, the Super Bowl specials on FanDuel, and just kind of rapid fire go through them. There's a lot.
I also took the two long shot touchdown scorers that are getting some playing time, just for shits and giggles, right? Mecole Hardman and Ray McLeod parlayed together at plus 28,000. It's a wild long shot, but they're getting playing time. The only thing that scares me more is that Mecole Hardman has been a fumble machine. He's been making mistakes. He's been basically Kadarius Toney in a different body. So I am thinking about making one more bet on Sky Moore. I don't know what his role is going to be. He's just coming off IR. He did score last Super Bowl. Like I said, that he cashed me like $2,000 on the last Super Bowl, which was nice. Just don't know what his role is going to be. But there's a chance Hardman's in the doghouse. I don't know. But regardless, Tony's out. He's not going to be playing this game. I think Schefter reported he's most likely to be inactive. So Sky Moore should have a role. It's probably going to be minimal. But I just don't know how bad of a doghouse Mecole Hardman's going to be in today.
Okay. You want to talk about specials?
Sure.
Chad, if you guys have a FanDuel special you want us to like go in depth into, let us know. Plus 9,000 special again. Yeah, I was gonna get there. We're gonna get there for sure. Let's just go rapid fire. Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy to combine for 10 plus rushing yards in the fourth quarter. Overtime not included. I think I'm out on this one, even though it's plus 100. I feel like you should be getting more there because you could definitely see a couple of kneel downs late in the fourth ruining this for you. You could definitely see that they have like 12 combined, and then whoever's up, final drive kneels down twice, and you go under. That would suck. I think I'm out on this one. Thoughts on this one? It's only plus 100, so people don't really care about it. But
yeah, no.
Out.
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes and Brock Purdy to combine for 50 plus rushing yards is plus 150. I feel like that number sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible.
All right. Chris Jones and Nick Bosa both to record over it says 0.5 plus sacks each. So I'm guessing a point.
They have to have one each. Yeah.
Yeah. That's plus 380.
That's a fun little
terrible. That's not terrible. I'm going to add that to the list of maybes. That's Chris Jones and Nick Bosa, both to record a half a sack or more each. Mahomes to record most passing yards of the game. Travis Kelce to record the most receiving yards of the game. Plus 400. That's interesting too. Because who else is it going to... Like, you could see this bet hitting and the Niners still winning the game. You know what I mean?
I mean, and you could see Kelce winning this with 85 yards, you know?
Plus 400. That one's interesting to me. Christian McCaffrey to score 2+ rushing touchdowns is plus 410. What
Don't
is
like it.
his? You don't like
Don't
it?
no.
It's only
The threat of the receiving touchdowns too high.
yeah, but it's plus 410. Okay. I see what you're saying. Super Bowl repeat. San Francisco 49ers to score 0 points in the fourth quarter. It's plus 420. No?
No.
McCaffrey, Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle to combine for 300 plus receiving yards. I'm out.
You might as well bet Purdy for 300 passing yards.
Yeah, that's plus 550. I'm definitely out on that. Travis Kelce to record most receiving yards of the game and 49ers to win. That's kind of what we were just talking about a little bit. This is up to plus 550. Don't hate that one.
You know what? This is intriguing because of the fact that, like I said before, the game flow will dictate if the Chiefs struggle on offense early, the Niners are going to run the shit out of the ball as much as they can and keep the ball out of Purdy's hands. So there's a good chance that the Chiefs has the most receiving yards, especially if they're playing from behind. So that's an intriguing one. By the way, we're just talking about these props. I'm probably going to bet maybe one or two maximum. I'm not betting all these things. Even if I like it, that doesn't mean I'm betting it.
George Karlaftis and Chase Young, half a sack plus each is plus 600.
I'm not a big Chase Young guy.
This is an interesting one. McCaffrey to score 1+ rushing and 1+ receiving touchdown. Somebody mentioned this in the chat earlier. Up to plus 750.
This I can get behind.
I don't hate that at all.
Matter of fact, this is my one that I'm gonna bet. Maybe I'll do another one. This is a fun one.
I think I'm gonna bet that one too. Kelce and George Kittle. Honestly, you could maybe bet both of them. You could maybe bet McCaffrey 1 rushing and 1 receiving at plus 750, and McCaffrey 2+ rushing at plus 410. There's a chance you win both of those. And then,
if he gets 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. Probably not. But I think I'm going to bet the plus 750 one. Anyway, Kelce and Kittle to combine for 200 receiving yards. I think that's too big of a number for me to get too excited about, but plus 750 is a good number for it.
No, thanks. That's a strong no for me, dog.
I'm out on this one because it involves Brock Purdy being good, and I don't know that he is. Brandon Ayuk to record most receiving yards of the game, and Niners to win is plus 750.
Snead is going to have Ayuk in hell today.
Yeah. Kelce to catch every one of his targets is plus 800. No. I think I'm out on that one.
No.
McCaffrey and Kelce to combine for 10+ receptions in the first half. Plus 900. That's not terrible.
That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad.
Not terrible. Super Bowl repeat. Debo Samuel to record 30+ rushing yards is
a 30+ yard rush, one shot.
Oh, yes. Okay, plus 950. I'm out.
Yeah.
This is a fun little Taylor Swift play on words. Travis is all too well. Travis Kelce to score a touchdown in the first 10 minutes of the game is plus 1,000. Not terrible. Probably not going to be for me.
I would just remember Travis Kelce being around plus 1,000 just to score the first touchdown in the game. Now it's like,
Well, plus 1,000 in the first 10 minutes, I would think that's better bet than him scoring the first one, because you've got to think there's going to be a touchdown in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Potentially 2 or 3. So you could get.
I just think, personally, I didn't bet it yet. I plan on betting George Kittle first touchdown, but.
All right.
You never know.
We're asking about that. Any player to record 15+ receptions is plus 1,100. That's a lot amount. Kelce, Debo, Ayuk, and Rashee Rice to combine for 400 receiving yards is plus 1,300. So those guys got to average 100 yards each. I'm out. That's too much. You agree?
Yeah. Don't even say the next one. It's disgusting.
The Kelce and Kittle combined for 20.
What is wrong
with
it?
A lot of receptions.
That's ridiculous.
75+ yard receiving touchdown to be scored is plus 2,000. It's not crazy.
It's not crazy. That's not crazy. It's not egregious.
You're not getting. I don't think plus 2,000. I would need more than plus 2,000.
Yeah.
McCaffrey, Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco combined for 300 rushing yards. That's not crazy.
That's not, because Christian McCaffrey could have $150 by himself.
That's not crazy, and plus 2,200 is a really good number, I think, for that, because you could definitely see Mahomes having 50, Pacheco having, 80, and then whatever McCaffrey, whatever the difference is. Plus 2,200, I feel like is a good number for that. I don't know. That's on the list of maybes for sure. Either quarterback to catch a pass from any player, 24-1. I think no from
What did we
me.
see it once in the last 10 years?
Yeah. Kelsey and Debo to combine for 100 receiving yards in the fourth quarter, 2,800. No, I don't think so. Debo to score 1+ rushing and 1+ receiving touchdown plus 3,000.
This is something I'd be intrigued on.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm gonna put that on my list. I might bet that. I'll get back to it.
Kyle to record 10+ rushing yards and 10+ receiving yards is 30-1.
Yeah, he's gonna get 10 rushing yards doing 1-yard rushes on 4th and 1.
Yeah. McCaffrey and Pacheco both to score 1+ receiving touchdown each, 32-1. Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's definitely, yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Yeah, that's not bad.
For the number, I feel like that's an okay value for the number. I don't think that I'm going to put my money on it, but that definitely has a chance of hitting.
Yeah.
Any player to record 205+ rushing yards, 34-1. That's a big number. Those are two big numbers. Again, I think you're getting solid value, 34-1 there. You could see it happening. I wonder what does any book letting you bet McCaffrey 200+ rushing touchdown yards? Because if so, probably just bet that at a bigger number because it's not going to be anybody else. 60+ yard field goal to be scored, 35-1. It's not crazy. Kind of, yeah.
They're playing indoors.
Yeah, aggressive coaches too, though.
Yeah.
You would think they'd probably go for it in a lot of those situations, unless games on the line, or unless it's like a 4th and 12, or 4th and 6, 4th and 7. 35-1 though, not a bad number. Any non-quarterback to throw a passing touchdown, 35-1.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not betting it, but
yeah.
Next one is stupid.
Next one is stupid, but we get a big jump. So that one is plus 3,500. We're going straight up to plus 5,000, 50-1 now. Either quarterback to catch their own pass, 50-1. That's pretty crazy. I think I'm out on that.
Absolutely. No shot.
Super Bowl record. Any player to record 206+ receiving yards.
No.
I'm out on that. If the Chiefs had like a true, I'm high on Rashee Rice. Obviously, Travis Kelce is who he is. If they still had oh my god, Cheetah, what's his name? Tyreek Hill. If they still had Tyreek Hill, and you give me plus 5,000 here, I'd probably be in. But
I've also seen Chiefs games where they throw to 10 to 11 different people.
Yeah. McCaffrey and Pacheco to combine for 100 rushing yards in the fourth quarter is 55-1. And honestly, I don't hate it at that number.
The only problem with this is game flow, because in the fourth quarter, usually someone's trailing. They're not going to be running as much.
Yeah.
So the odds make sense. I can't bet this for two different guys to get rush. The game script changes in the fourth quarter, big time.
Any offensive lineman to score a touchdown is 65-1.
Yeah, if the Lions were in the Super Bowl, I'd bet it.
Justin Watson to record most receiving yards of the game. Chiefs to win, 70-1.
That's fun.
That is fun. That is fun, and that wouldn't be totally absurd. Obviously, Justin Watson's like probably not even in the top 3 options, but that wouldn't be absurd. 70-1.
You know what? You get he breaks coverage, and then he goes for 80-yard touchdown. All of a sudden, you're sitting pretty on that bet,
Yeah. Game to go to double OT. I don't hate this one. 100-1. Double OT. No. Maybe 100-1. Maybe any quarterback to score a receiving touchdown. 130-1. Probably a no from me. 4 horsemen. What is this one? I got to click on it. McCaffrey, Debo, Ayuk, George Kittle, all to score 1+ receiving touchdowns.
That's you're banking on 4. Two of these guys can get rushing touchdowns. First of all,
130-1.
No, because this is where they get you. 2 of these guys can and might score a rushing touchdown, and then you have to you're betting on Brock Purdy to have, if let's say McCaffrey starts the game off with a rushing touchdown, then you need 4 more touchdowns in this game. You're talking about, for this to happen, there would have to be all passing touchdowns. Could you think the 49ers going to score 5 touchdowns today?
It's 130 to 1.
Yeah, but you got to understand what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I get it. I still might bet it. I might put $5 on that.
Okay.
It's a $5 donation, but it's also a fun one because I mean, you could definitely see like McCaffrey and Kittle getting theirs early, and then you're just sweating the other two for the rest of the game. That could be fun. That would make me stay up for the game. Kelsey 1+ rushing and 1+ receiving. I don't know how many rushing touchdowns he has in his career. It's not very many.
I would love this bet, and I would literally hammer this bet if a shovel pass counted as a rush.
Yeah.
Because you know there's a good chance that Kelsey is going to get that shovel. That's one of their trademark plays over the years is they line up, Kelsey comes in, and they think it's going to be a run. No, Kelsey comes from the left side. He gives a little shovel pass, forward pass, and Kelsey all of a sudden is a runner, but it's a passing touchdown, So I would have loved that bet.
Imagine that if that happens, we're definitely going to see at least one person, potentially several people whining on Twitter, not understanding how things are classified in the NFL.
It drives me nuts. I'm still annoyed with the fact that the amount of people that tagged me, I lost a fucking like $400 on Jokic not getting that last assist. And there were people flipping out saying, so there was a play.
That little hezzy dribble, yeah.
No, well, there was that. That was egregious. That wasn't even an assist. The second play, there was 2 of them. Some fucking guy posted it on Twitter. I don't know. And then there was a pass, but you can see slightly that Reeves like tipped the ball and Murray made a slight adjustment.
Oh, yeah.
But people don't understand. They're like, no, that's still an assist. I'm like, you don't argue with me. I've been fucking betting basketball props every single day that there's basketball for the last 3 years. I know these fucking plays like a book. I've been robbed not robbed, but I feel like I was robbed so many times because of these stupid rules. If that ball is tipped, they don't rule it an assist. And that's it. That's the end of the story. I'm not going to fucking cry over it. It really fucking agitates me when people argue with me about shit like that. And then you got fucking guys who are capper. I hate the fucking word cappers. It drives me nuts. But you got people with big followings, and they're posting this shit too. And I'm like, you don't fucking know the rules, and you're giving out fucking plays. You're a moron. Don't get me started. You see, I don't like people, and then you get me on these rants, and I'm gonna start fucking cursing everybody out.
That was not my intent. Sometimes I do say things knowing it's gonna trigger a rant, and I kind of want to see what happens. That wasn't one of them. But yeah, I think I'm out on the Kelsey one. Super Bowl record, I'm way out on this. Any player to record 506 or more passing yards, 180 to 1. That's just not going to happen. If it happens, clip this and call me an idiot for the rest of my life, whatever. Kelsey.
Now I got to bet it.
Kelsey 4 touchdowns, 180 to 1. I would much rather bet that than any player to record 506 or more passing yards. That's so many passing yards. Kelsey 4 touchdowns.
I'm putting $10 on it. What you just said is making me bet this.
As a square jar thing started yet, I don't think it's actually going to happen, but he's doing better. I'll give him that. He's doing a little better today. Super Bowl repeat, final score, Chiefs 31, 49ers 20. I think it's going to be a closer game than
that. I don't know. This is where we're getting silly now.
Yeah. This seems right up reality, though. Another repeat here. Mahomes to rush for the opening touchdown. Kyle to score the second touchdown. 500 to 1.
You can't say use check.
That's what I said.
What'd you say?
Kyle use check. 500 to 1. Him to score the second. Mahomes to rush for the opening one. That's interesting.
Right. Sure. I'm not betting
it. I might put $1 on that to win 500. You kidding me?
Okay.
I might put $1 on that. McDuffie to return an interception for a touchdown. The Chiefs win by exactly 6.
Silly.
It's crazy.
These last two are silly.
First offensive play of the game to result in a safety, 500 to 1. I'm definitely out on those last two 500 to ones, but hey, that whole first and second touchdown thing, I know that's kind of your thing and not mine, but I might put $1 on it.
I'll tell you what, if they had that special with L'Jarius Sneed to get a pick 6 in this game, I would take it.
Okay.
But
Well,
they
that's.
don't.
I guess there is two boosts we should talk about. Mahomes to have 2 passing TDs and the Chiefs to win, boosted to plus 200. I don't hate that at all. Purdy to have 2 plus pass TDs and 49ers to win is also plus 200. I don't hate it. I don't hate either of those. I mean, I would lean towards the Mahomes. It feels like if for the Chiefs to win, Mahomes has to pass for maybe 3. Niners can absolutely win this game with Brock Purdy not passing for a single touchdown. So I definitely like the Mahomes for 2 and the Chiefs to win one better. I feel like you should be getting a little bit better odds for the Purdy one. But I guess it's because the Chiefs are the dogs here, and I don't know. Jerry is a Cherry Tomato Boys member. I don't know what that means. Oh, probably talking about your penis.
Why are we talking about my penis right now?
I didn't know we were until I read it and processed it. What's up, JD? Get a Super Bowl Sunday nuke using 3-leg same game parlay plus at least 1 leg from the 2 NBA games. Well, I'm not doing that. I can't think that hard. I'll be honest with you. I usually forget that hockey even exists.
Wait, did I put in another bet last night?
You can't find it?
No, I'm almost positive I put in another bet because it's in my head what I did, and I don't know what. Oh, I did. I put it on the old points bet. Okay. You know I like my nonsense, right?
Sure.
I'm watching. So my buddy's a Twitch streamer. He plays video games. You know, I watch him. I hang out. I talk to him. He does little games in between games with the chat. And he did the roulette wheel. Like, you know, we pick a wheel. It's fun. Number 11 came out twice in a row.
Okay.
So I'm thinking to myself, number 11 twice in a row. Is that a sign? Number 11, MVS. Right? Number 11, Brandon Ayuk. I said, you know what? It's the Super Bowl. This is the kind of stupid shit that we do, right? So I parlayed them at plus 2,000 on points bet.
You parlayed them both to score the first touchdown?
No. But you know what? You're laughing. So you know what I'm going to do?
What?
We're going to bet the first team touchdown, and we're going to parlay them, and I'm going to laugh at you, my friend.
Well, that would be cool if it hit. My joke was that if any book lets you parlay first touchdowns, that should be illegal. I don't think you can do that, but because it's impossible, only one player can score the first touchdown. But
what did I just say?
I understand that. I was explaining my joke to the chat in case somebody didn't get it. But you're gonna same game first team touchdown, assuming both teams score a touchdown. There will be one first touchdown score for each team. That will happen. Ayuk never pulls through for me on a parlay. Yeah. Most valuable scrub MVS. Yeah.
But for the record,
Mr. Sider likes Rice overs. I'm big on Rashee Rice. I think he can have a big day for sure.
For the record, just put it out there. I'm not a big Ayuk guy today. This is nonsense.
Yeah.
I have my theories why I'm not. I said it before. I'm a L'Jarius Sneed guy. I think he's going to be shadowing him for a chunk of this game. But regardless, I saw number 11s and I had to do it.
Appropriate use of regardless by Jerry. First time on the show, potentially.
I'm just tired of you saying something about the way I talk.
Joe Mutt, appreciate the $10, man. Took the form of a roulette table and gave Jerry the news. We'll see. Yeah, I mean,
Joe Mutt gave us $10.
Yeah, shout out Joe Mutt. Appreciate that.
That's our biggest dono.
I think it is. We should start doing something for donos. Like, I don't know what, but
get him on the show.
That or you just show your feet or something. Be weird. What else should we talk about? Anything? Chat, what do you guys got? Kittle first TD, Kelsey second. Sure. Maybe. I want to see Jerry's hairline forever donation. Hey, what's Jordan Spieth doing? Let's see.
I'm still growing back. I didn't go to the barber since then. I think it's fully grown to the point where I could go to a barber and get it fixed.
I need a haircut so bad. I haven't gone to the barber in like 6 weeks. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you don't need one. You're
I
married. Who are you
do.
gonna impress?
Well, yeah, I know it's like next week it's gonna be looking bad. Speed still 10 under. It's okay. Only 3 shots back. Scotty Scheffler's making a run. Scotty Scheffler is at 12 under. Damn it. Spieth might be toast. I was like, I just don't feel like Thigala or Taylor gonna win. Jordan Spieth's only 1 back. Cam Young, no back. Sure, I'm in. And you see Scotty Scheffler's 12 under, 1 back. Scotty Scheffler just made another birdie. He's tied for the lead. 3rd round. A lot of golf to play. Scotty Scheffler 3-peats. That's gonna be crazy. The stupid
All right,
game
so
the props. I didn't bet those.
my special that I made because you laughed at me.
Yeah.
It's almost plus 9,000.
Wow.
We're gonna do the first team touchdown scorers. Ayuk and MVS, first team touchdown scorers on FanDuel, parlay together.
Okay. Not that crazy. 30 seconds on the show per $5. Don't sleep on it. Richie James touchdown. I can see it. All right. Anything else? Is the show over?
We didn't bet nothing crazy for basketball.
Oh, I kind of did. The chat GPT one.
You bet a chat GBT. Come on, man.
Listen, if that hits, what are you going to say if that hits, though?
It's not going to hit. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to hit because Drew Holiday's going to finish with 5 rebounds.
Or if he ends with 5.5.
What?
What if he ends with 5.5 rebounds?
What is he going to do? Cut the ball in half?
Good. What if they gave half rebounds instead of team rebounds? What if they gave half rebounds? Like
do you know would be cool? You know how the guy like tips the ball to somebody?
That could be
it's a controlled tip. He gets credit for the rebound. Why don't they split it up? Because the guy now has to catch your tip, your direction. He has to catch it and gain possession. Give him half a rebound. That would cause chaos in the NBA. When you got a 10 rebound bet and this guy just got a half rebound, you'll be pissed. It'll be actually entertaining because I want to see people lose their minds.
What back? I'm not trying to start you on an assist rant. One rule change I actually think should be a thing. I don't know about half assists, but if something would have been an assist, but instead of making the basket, he gets fouled and he makes both free throws, I think that should be an assist. I do think that should be an assist. Same thing.
You're right. You're 100% right because that drives me nuts when the guy has a clear assist coming his way. Guy's going for the layup and just gets assaulted, and you lost out on that assist. But the problem is the books will adjust, and then we'll be getting like 15 assist line for Tyrese Halliburton and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And then also like the single season assist record means nothing. It's like when they went to the 17 game NFL season, kind of how single season records just stopped mattering.
Yeah.
You'd have to like adjust all, it'd be hard to do, but I think that should be an assist. I do. Can you make a parlay SGP promo on FanDuel? What is it? What's the SGP promo? Is it just a boost? Because if it's a boost, then I'm just going to use it on Kelsey for 2 and McCaffrey for 2. It's just a no sweat? Yeah. It'll be Kelsey 2, McCaffrey 2 for me. Ayuk is not listed as an option on DK's touchdown exactus.
All right, first baskets. Parlay. I'm not overthinking it. We're going to go Porzingis and Chet. Plus 3,300.
Bounce pass off the back, but Halliburton did. That was they gave him a rebound for that? I guess.
No.
It shouldn't have.
It doesn't count as anything.
Well, the pass off the backboard to himself shouldn't have counted for anything, but he did get the assist to Siakam.
He got the assist after the fact, yeah.
But no, he didn't get a rebound for it, I don't think.
We went over that a bunch of times too because this has come up before with prop bets and everybody's like, oh, he should get a rebound or the big one was when they throw it off the backboard for another player to dunk it. Like D'Angelo Russell, I think, did it one time. Threw off the backboard. LeBron dunked it or whatever. and people lose their mind. That should be an assist. It's not. It's never been an assist. It's not going to be an assist.
Scotty Scheffler, since the Sunday restart, is 5 under through 5. I knew he was making a run. I didn't know it was like that. Plus 2.3 strokes gained putting, tied for 10th to a tie for first. Trying to join Arnold Palmer as the only player to three-peat the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Shout out Underdog Golf for all of that thing. But yeah, if Scotty Scheffler wins, I'm going to be pissed because I said all week he wasn't going to three-peat just because it's hard to do. Come on, Jordan. Let's go. I'm going to be honest. I'm way more excited to watch it. Oh, I got to stop putting my hand in front of your face, behind your face. You know what I mean? I'm way more excited to watch the end of this golf tournament than the Super Bowl. Is that weird? Hey, I'm not working on Sundays after day. I don't know what we're going to do about the show, but I'm not doing shit on Sundays from now on until NFL starts next season.
I for damn sure I'm not waking up in the morning because now football season's over. I don't got to wake up no more early. Maybe I want to go out Saturday nights and be a degenerate until 4 o'clock in the morning. Why do I got to get up in the morning to talk about a show? You know how many times have I done this show where I could barely even talk? You know?
Yeah.
No.
What about like Saturdays at like 12:30 p.m.? Give you another hour.
Why so early?
12:30. It's p.m. is next to it.
So
1 o'clock.
What if I want to go out Friday night till 4 in the morning? What if I want to go to an after hours till 5 in the morning?
So like Saturday afternoon would be cool. It would be better for me if it would line up with my kid's nap, which he's almost always asleep in those times.
Everything is about you. Everything is you.
I'm trying. Well, so what's the earliest that would work for you on a Saturday?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. About 1:30. Just haggling over 30 minutes. We'll talk about it. We'll let you guys know. But listen, I'm not working on Sundays. I'm taking Sundays off until next football season. I might bet some home runs on some Sundays. Obviously, baseball season. Especially if I lost on Saturday, I'll probably bet again on Sunday. But yeah, Sunday show probably not gonna be a thing from me anyway. Anything else you want to talk
about? Let's go L'Jarius Sneed.
All right. Cool. Leave your picks. Download the app. Use the codes. $500 deposit match. GoldBoys.com. Sign up for the Discord. I will have some. I've been digging into this UFC card next for Saturday pretty heavily. So I'll have some UFC picks for you guys. Tiger Woods plays golf this week. Pretty excited about that. I'm gonna probably bet on him every day. 3-ball. Hopefully he makes the cut. And probably gonna lose. I don't know. I saw something where, just real quick, it was a TaylorMade rep getting like interviewed, said that gave Tiger Woods a new putter, and like 2-3 weeks later, it already had like a huge wear mark in it. When he brought it back to him, like that's how much Tiger Woods has been practicing putting. So hey, that man gets hot on the greens. No talent, but he's not gonna. I don't know.
Are we talking about betting Tiger Woods in 2024?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it this week just because it's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? You don't want to bet on Tiger Woods? That's like, no. Okay.
I love Tiger Woods. I think he's the best golfer of all time. But no, I'm not, because they're never gonna give you the fair odds because everybody's betting them for just nostalgia reasons.
Like me. I didn't start caring about golf until like the post Tiger Woods prime. So I didn't really get to like experience that. So I'm kind of just chasing that feeling, I guess, a little bit. But anyway,
recap.
Oh, recap. I'm on Kelsey and McCaffrey, both to score 2 touchdowns. I have a same game parlay created by ChatGPT. That is Jaylen Brown to score 20 points. Thank you. Drew Holiday, 6 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox, 6 assists. Keegan Murray, 2 threes. Probably how I'm going to be betting NBA for the majority of the remainder of the season. Did I bet it? Oh, I did bet Jordan Spieth outright. I got it at plus 550 with this run. Scotty Scheffler is on. You're probably getting a better number than that. I still don't hate it. He's 2 shots back right now. Scotty Scheffler isn't a good enough putter to keep this pace up. I don't think. Like he's not going to go 18 under through 18 on this final round. So Jordan Spieth has a chance. I think that's all of my bets potentially today. Chiefs money line maybe. You want to recap yours?
All right.
Most people have made mention of you saying catch your tip, catch the tip. Talking about the splitting a rebound. I thought
I
just
mean,
went
at
for
some
it.
point we got to grow up.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny though.
See, this is what I mean. You're like a little kid. Look at what you're giggling at.
Recap your bets, dude.
All right, my touchdown bet is Debo Samuel. I took him straight up. I took him on points bet. Also took L'Jarius Sneed for an interception. I took L'Jarius Sneed for a touchdown. I took L'Jarius Sneed for MVP.
Chad, he wasn't gonna give that bet out.
I know.
He
I will
did.
be taking it as soon as I go and drive to Jersey.
Butler out.
It is what it is. It is what it is. The running back tight end combo on Bet Rivers is beautiful odds. It's a simple bet. McCaffrey, Pacheco, George Kittle, Travis Kelce, plus 1,900. I got it on Bet Rivers. Mind you, I took this last night, very late last night. I was shopping lines like a true degenerate. It was plus 1,100 on DK, plus 1,391 on FanDuel, plus 1,600 on PointsBet, and I got it plus 1,900. Give me that all day long. 2 super long shot touchdown scores. If one hits early, you got some life. It's plus 28,000. Mecole Hardman and Ray McLeod. Also, I took the number 11 bet. I told you guys. I saw roulette. 11 popped up 2 times in a row. I said to me, this is a sign. It's destiny. I'm not big on Ayuk today for the Sneed reasons, but I bet it anyway. I took Ayuk and MVS for a touchdown parlay because you don't block your blessings, like I like to say. You know what I mean? I was maybe given a blessing from above, and they showed me number 11 twice on a roulette wheel. You know how hard it is for the same number to come out twice on a roulette wheel? It's not very likely. And I also, because Eli laughed at me, I took them to score the first team touchdown parlay, and it was almost plus 9,000 on FanDuel, only because Eli laughed.
Cool.
Did we do specials? We did do specials, right?
Yeah. We
bet.
talked through them all. Well, let me see. I gotta remember.
I only bet one. I remember betting one while we talked about it.
Was it Kelce most receiving yards and Niners to win?
No.
No.
It was McCaffrey.
1 rushing, 1 passing.
1 rushing and 1 receiving touchdown. Plus 750.
Not passing. Plus 750. I like that one.
And also basketball. I don't have any real props. I just bet Porzingis and Chet first basket parlay. Maybe I'll have something a little bit. This is about football.
Cool. See you Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Be nice.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Good luck on all your bets. Unless Jerry wins every bet today, he's probably not gonna work for us anymore. But yeah, less than 2 weeks. Spring training starts. Be nice to each other. Look on our bets. Download the apps. Use the codes. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye. Love you. Appreciate you.